Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talk Some More. So tomorrow is Freedom Day. Yeah, right. What a joke. Freedom Day. The people have been brainwashed. The fact that the words Freedom Day even exist in a sentence, the fact that people talk about a Freedom Day being on a certain date, the fact that these goons in government have spellbound loads of the public to even think that such a day exists, when we are already, all of us are free. It just says it all, really, that we've allowed these people to make talk of a Freedom Day, and what day we may be allowed to have our freedom back. That free people now are supposed to negotiate with their government, with a government that serves them, to negotiate with them for freedom. What date can we have our freedom? Will we be allowed to wear masks or not on public travel on a certain date? The fact that they've used psychological strategies over time to spellbound people to even entertain the idea that freedom is something that has to be negotiated, to get people to accept it. It's a feckin' joke. Freedom is an inalienable right. It can't be restrained or repealed by human laws. But these toffs, these pampered, connected, bloodline family goons, who probably would be crap in any job you put them in, because they probably have never done a hard day's work in their lives. These people have managed to get the nation to believe there is an actual Freedom Day that you have to work towards. You know, you're having a laugh. You are all free. Brainwashing the public to imprison themselves and then holding court over it with their psychological think tanks working in coordination with the mainstream media to guide you all into the sheep pen. Tomorrow, because it's supposed to be Freedom Day, there's a protest in London at Parliament Square at 12 p.m, I believe. And from what I've been told, it's going to be a big one. Well, that's what I've been told, but I'm not seeing much talk about it on social media this afternoon. I don't know if they're blocking it out. And I'm not seeing the people, the accounts you would expect to see talking about it or promoting it either. But hopefully it will be big. This one tomorrow will be the first proper one on a weekday, on a Monday, when these goons, they should be in Parliament. But guess what? A few of the key players have announced today that they are not going into work tomorrow. No, they're staying home. They're taking a sickie. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. What could it be? It just so happens that the new health minister, the Matt Hancock puppet replacement, the banker health minister, he got the sniffles on Friday, had a test, and turns out he has tested positive, even though he's had 2 jabs. Yeah, of course. Politicians, like a lot of these celebrities and out-of-work actors that turn up on mainstream media articles, they all seem to be very prone to getting it. Anyway, turns out Boris and Rishi Sunak as well are now going to isolate for 10 days. So yeah, there's a big protest tomorrow, and these people, they're not going to go to work now. These 3 are staying at home, hiding away, hiding. That's what it sounds like to me, keeping out of the way. Look at this muppet.
Hi folks, like so many hundreds of thousands of other people across the country, I've been pinged.
I've been pinged.
Asked to
Yeah, and just like the hundreds of thousands of people across the country getting pinged, yes, having to stop going to work, their businesses having to close because of all their staff being off, or maybe on all accounts, why? Because they are next door to somewhere where someone else has been pinged. Of course, creating more financial instability, especially for the self-employed. They don't like people to be working for themselves or independently. Oh no, don't want that. Loads of kids not going to school. That's not such a bad thing. As you know, I've said before, as soon as they started putting masks on kids and telling them to have tests twice a week, I would have taken my kid out like that. So, if I was you, I would take him out. And don't fall for this media nonsense as well. Don't believe the crap today in the Telegraph about children will only get jabbed if vulnerable. I'm sorry, but they will flip-flop on that as well. When the cases get worse in the next few weeks, I mean, why would you not expect them to do a U-turn on any decision? That's what they do. That's their job, isn't it? To keep your heads, your minds in chaos. 1 minute yes, 1 minute no. Oh, 1 minute yes, 1 minute no. They're just messing with your heads. And also, their social media analysts saw the massive backlash against it and thought, maybe we should just put this off a little bit until later, when we've convinced them more, when we've used more psychological strategies on them through the mainstream media and through the government and through the television programming. Probably when the cases get worse, which of course is something the politicians and their Bill Gates sponsored scientists keep on telling everybody in the media. They keep on telling you that the flu cases are going to be terrible come autumn. There's going to be a huge increase in numbers, and then there's going to be another lockdown. And they keep on telling you. They're forewarning you. They're priming you. And so many of the normies, they keep on following the media. So they keep on consuming all of this garbage and are now subject to the priming, which is also, like I've said before, it's psychological priming. And some people would say, it's a bit of voodoo as well, Aleister Crowley, thelemic priming, and all that kind of trickery, neuro-linguistic programming, call it what you want. It's trickery, it's duplicitous, it's mind control. Like the video I shared last night, the guy said, the hypnotist, if the government creates an environment of chaos and fear over a certain period of time, people will have a heightened sense of awareness. They will be in fear, their mind being shot into chaos, and therefore they're more susceptible to suggestion. Like he said, if you throw someone off a boat into the sea and they panic and you throw them a rope, they will automatically take the first rope that's thrown to them. So yeah, it's interesting timing seeing that these Freedom March tomorrow on a Monday, and they've always been on a weekend, and now there is one tomorrow on a Monday, when they are due to be there, the politicians, and all this happens, and they have an excuse to hide away at home. Even then, the ministers, they're supposed to be going on holiday from Thursday anyway. Oh, by the way, I did a video earlier called Unfollow the Establishment, where I said, wouldn't it be great if we all unfollowed everything attached to the mainstream media, from pop stars to politicians to TV stations, everything connected to the mainstream media. Well, of course, I know many of you don't follow them anyway, but maybe unfollowing them is not enough. Maybe we should block them. Like on Twitter, you can block people, so you can't see anything they post ever again. So yeah, block them. All right, that's enough of me moaning. As always, thanks for listening. Keep the faith. Stay strong. Come and subscribe to the tribe at hugotalks.com, a place for like-minded souls who don't follow the fake stream media.